My name is Grace Anna Randall, and I'm a senior this year at Belhaven, and I went to Tokyo, Japan this summer. I worked in Japan with the organization Mission to the World, and specifically with a group called Community Arts Tokyo, which is a group started by Roger Lowther that works with artists and bringing them, they bring in the community to the church, so they kind of are a connection for the community to the church, and they do that through the arts, through music and dance and visual art, primarily music though. And so I'm a vocalist major at Belhaven, and so I went to go and sing, and so I performed in many concerts, and I also taught some voice lessons. I also participated in the gospel choirs that they have there in Japan, and in leading some of the worship at the churches there, and just spending time getting to know the Japanese people and working and helping the missionaries in any way that I could as well. I think the most significant thing that I learned is just what it really means to be a missionary. Before going to Japan, I had only been on a week-long mission trip, and those you're kind of just given jobs to do, and you never really seen kind of the behind the scenes of what it's really like to be a missionary. But going to Tokyo, I was considered a missionary, and so I had responsibilities, I had input into a lot of the ideas and a lot of the things that were going on there, and so I really got to see what missionary life was like. The McNair Fund definitely helped me a lot. I think they gave about 30% of my total support that I needed. I definitely grew as a musician, and as a Christian, as a believer, I grew in my walk with the Lord, and I think I developed a greater sense, a greater desire for heaven, and also just a greater heart for missions and for what's going on around the world. I would tell other students who are considering going on mission trips that it's definitely a great experience. It's definitely an experience like no other, but also that it's not going to ever be what you expect in a good way, and it also will. There's a lot of time involved beforehand and afterwards as well, so it's not, like if you're going on a 2-month trip like I did, I feel like it's been this whole year has been my trip. So it changes you before you go and while you're there, and even after you come back, you're still growing and changing, so it's definitely a bigger experience than just the trip itself.